to this Guild Wars Let's Play. Yours, Sambo, Seraphis, and joining us, as always, is the wonderful Queen of Ascalon, the Twitch Witch herself, Regina J. Lacerta. How are you this evening, my lady?
I am very well, sir. Thank you for asking. How are you?
I'm very well too, actually. Do you know what? I'm really excited because we're kind of halfway through a mission. And by the way, welcome to you guys watching along from home this week. You might remember, if you watched last week's episode, I'm just going to open the map up here. Reggie, we're in uncharted waters here. I love it. It's kind of exciting. We went such a long way. Look at this. We started off last week, I think, in, here it was, Druid's Overlook. And we went all the way across here through the Man Moon Lagoon, all the way to where we are now, and we've spoken to another quest giver, and we'll do a recap of that in just a second. But I think we've got an objective now, Reggie, to go down south through Silverwood, and I can see a little pip on my map there that says Quarrel Falls. That, to me, sounds like a new outpost. Do you know anything about that?
I think it might be a new outpost, if memory serves me correctly.
Oh, thank you, Iron Chef, if memory serves me correctly. This is super exciting. In fact, we talked to, there she is, Alari Doubleblade over there, and she updated our quest, which is the price of steel, and you can see here that we have to tell Gareth Quickblade about the lost White Mantle patrol, and apparently they were last spotted somewhere in Silverwood. So we have to go to Quarrel Falls, speak with this Gareth Quickblade person, and let him know that there are White Mantle in the woods. And that's kind of cool. And you know what, we're standing here, I mean, look at the beautiful scenery around. I mean, last week I was gawking at it, of course, but look at that straight ahead of us there. That's amazing. All the big trunks, the trees. Behind us we've got this big sparkly sort of plant thing. Do you know what, Reggie? That big thing behind us, it almost looks like a res shrine, doesn't it?
Well, it is a res shrine.
Oh, is it?
It's a very, yeah, but it's the jungle version of a res shrine.
Oh my god, yeah, I didn't even realise, because we haven't died around here. Although I've probably just jinxed us, right? Because we're probably going to die here now.
Yeah, you have.
Whoops, sorry about that. But I don't know if you noticed as well, but the lighting in this area is really cool. Like, you can actually see it on our characters. And I don't know if you guys at home can tell watching on the YouTube video, because of course, you know, the resolution's a bit poopy. But the lighting in here is a lot different than the rest of the game. Like, it's quite subtle. Like, there's shadows everywhere. I don't know, something about it. But you know what?
Yeah, it's sort of got, there's a bluish green tinge on everything.
There is, and it makes everything look just amazing. I don't know. Do you know what, by the way, Reggie? Because, of course, the date at the moment, we're midway through July, which means we're getting close, like, by my reckoning, only around about 6 weeks until Guild Wars 2 comes out, because it comes out at the end of August. It's getting really close, and that means we're not going to be doing this series anymore on a weekly basis. I'm kind of upset, to be honest, because I've grown so attached to our characters here.
Well, I'm in sort of like, you know, I kind of feel a bit conflicted. I'm like, yay, Guild Wars 2 is coming out, and we get to do a brand new Let's Play series, but yeah, it does mean that this one is going to suffer from
I know, we have to drop it because we can't do both, folks, and I think we talked about this last week. We definitely don't have the time to do both, which is a real shame. But look, Reggie, and I think we also mentioned this last week, we're definitely going to come back. I mean, we can have like a live stream every now and then where we can pop back here and and in fact, that's even better, isn't it? Because when it's a live stream, it means that we can have our good old mates come back, like you guys watching along from home, who also play Guild Wars 1. We can all like have a bit of a, you know, bit of a get together, bit of a remembrance episode every now and then. Like maybe once every couple of months or something, we come back and have a bit of a special show back here in the original Guild Wars. I reckon that'd be kind of cool, actually, and especially if it's live, because then everyone can join us. So there you go, that's what we'll do. That'll solve that problem. There we are.
Something to look forward to.
Definitely. Now, speaking of our wonderful viewers, Reggie, we've got a couple of shout-outs, just 2 here, and you know how much we love our shout-outs, by the way. One of them is...
We do.
Yep, but look, this one, I'm not so sure about this person. I think they've got something wrong with their head. Because listen to this. This is from Christian Koja Kariu, and I hope I've said your name right, by the way. And they say, "Hey Sambo, love your videos as always. I was wondering if you could give me a shout out. I've watched all of your videos. P.S." And this is the bit where I think they're a bit funny in the head. "P.S. Reggie is very lovely and funny." Now, I mean,
I don't think there's anything wrong with them at all. They sound like the most wonderful person I've, on the face of this earth.
Oh dear, oh dear. Well, there you go, Christian Kojo Kariu. You've absolutely got Reggie on side. Not sure about me though, but a big hello to you, and thank you very much for your support, by the way. Got another one here from Spara. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to say this name right. Sparafusile9. I hope I said that the right way. And they say, hey Sambo and Reggie, I've had Guild Wars for a while, but I was never really able to get into it until I started watching your Let's Play series. So thanks for the great videos, and educating me on what a great game this is. Now, by the way, obviously they're listening to me and not Reggie, because, if you listen to Reggie, you don't get educated at all. So thanks for the great videos and educating me on what a great game this is. I would love a shout out if you don't mind. P.S. I just wanted to say how funny it is that Sambo thinks the farmer's devourer pet Joe is creepy. Now, here's a blast from the past. Do you remember Joe?
Yeah,
way back?
I do.
You remember we messed up?
He was cute.
Yeah, but didn't we leave him behind or something? Or we did something wrong to him. We had to go back and do it again. Do you remember?
I can't remember. We did something.
I know. I'm sure we had to double do that episode, because I think we definitely messed up, knowing us. But he says here, look, 10 internet points. So, gosh, he's offering us some internet points. This is my chance to get some back.
Okay.
I know, because you're always giving them all away.
You'd be able to keep your stock.
Well, I mean, I'm in debt by about 2 million internet points thanks to you. Anyway, 10 internet points.
Hey, I haven't given that million away yet.
Oh, haven't you? Well, the big thing is though
No.
that you've taken it out of my internet point bank, and it's on your own good person. So I'm still short of it. Whether you've given them away or not is irrelevant. Anyway, 10 internet points if you can name the 2 adventurers that in pre-searing bought the devourer egg to the farmer as a quest. Good Lord. Well, you know what? I actually remember the Devourer's Egg quest, though, Reggie, and I remember the farmer.
Do.
But I'm not sure 2 adventurers.
Was that Pitney? Was it Pitney?
Yeah, wow, you've got a great memory. I think it is Farmer Pitney. Okay, that definitely deserves a round of applause. Well done, Reggie. I can't blame you for having a bad memory. That's very good.
I might be wrong though, but
I'm not sure. It may be a trick question. 10 internet points if you can name the 2 adventurers that in pre-searing bought the Devourer egg to the farmer as a quest. I've got a funny feeling that their names were Reggie and Seraphis.
Oh,
I don't know. What do you reckon?
Of course.
Is it?
Yeah, well, the farmer was... I think the farmer might have been Pitney, but yeah, it might be in reference to us.
Maybe. Well, there you go. Do we get our internet points? Let us know, please, if you wouldn't mind there. Sparafusile9. Let us know if Reggie and I got ourselves 10 internet points each. That'd be... You know what? That makes a nice change for the books. Anyhow, Reggie, I'm looking at the map again. I think we have to head sort of... Well, what? Is it south? Kind of south, I think, to get to Quarrel Falls. I'm really excited. Let's do it. I love exploring all of these new parts of the land. I'm going to follow you because, generally speaking, you know where you're going and I have absolutely no clue.
Oh, that is so misguided.
Oh, well, I mean, look, I know you've misled us a couple of times, but compared to how many times I've led us up the garden path, it's nothing.
Hey,
Seriously.
I need a GPS in my car just to get to the shops, which are 2 minutes drive away.
Oh, that's right. Oh, and here's an opportunity for some more internet points, by the way, for you guys watching along from home. If you've watched our series, you'll know the answer to this one. Now, no clues, please, Reggie. Shush, Reggie.
Okay.
You have to tell us, guys, what is unique about Reggie's GPS, her real-life GPS in her real car? What is unique about it? You know exactly what I'm talking about, right, Reggie?
I do. The funny thing is, I've actually upgraded my GPS. I've bought a new one because, yes, we all know how hopeless I am without it. And, my GPS is it's had a good life. It's had lots of use, and quite frankly, it did need to be replaced.
Oh.
So I have a new GPS now.
So, but does this new GPS have the same feature that we're talking about?
Unique feature.
It does.
It does indeed.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. Because it wouldn't be a Reggie.
Happy to hear.
Well, yeah, it wouldn't be a Reggie GPS if it didn't have that particular feature that we're talking about.
I don't actually think I'd be able to use it without this feature.
Ooh, there you go. Come on, guys. 10 internet points.
I think it would just be wrong.
Definitely. Let us know. See if you remember. See if you can test your general knowledge about our Let's Play series, especially as we've only got like probably, 5 or 6 episodes left to go. Oh, do you know what? Actually saying that out loud, it's so sad, isn't it? Can't believe it, because 5 or 6 episodes, it's going to go so fast, isn't it, Reggie? Like, it really is.
It
sucks.
It is.
Oh, man. Still, change is good. Who was it? Somebody said that the only constant in this world is change. And you know what? They're absolutely dead right. They are dead right. And hey, at least it's Guild Wars. At least we're stopping Guild Wars 1 for Guild Wars 2. I mean, could be a lot worse. Could just be stopping the series, period. Of course, we always want to be carrying on doing some kind of Let's Play. So just reminding you guys, because we still get asked a lot, are we covering Guild Wars 2? You better believe it. We're doing a full Let's Play series. And it'll be weekly as always. And I don't know, I'd say the first couple of shows, Reggie, knowing us, they'll probably be an hour long rather than half an hour. I dare say we won't be able to help ourselves. By the way, Reggie, are you still kind of a bit of an open mind about which class you're going to play? You're going to wait till we actually get in the game, or have you started deciding now?
No, absolutely. I'm still completely, leaving it to a whim at the time.
Yeah, same here. I mean, the other reason for doing that, I guess, is that, I mean, look, there's another beta weekend event coming up, and love playing in the betas and stuff, but I'm actually deliberately not going to play in the next beta, Reggie, because I actually kind of don't want to give too much away to myself. Do you know what I mean?
I was actually talking about that during a live stream that I was doing last week.
Ah, okay.
Oh, we've got a quest marker here.
Yeah, there is. Look at that quest. Hang on, let's have a chat to oh, and look, Reggie, they're from the Shining Blade as well. Very interesting. Not from the White Mantle. Let's have a chat with them and see what they... Oh, there we go. Already done. Oh. Where was that? Oh, so that was part of this quest here.
No, this was actually a new quest. Oh, no. Yes.
No, it is. Because look, it's updated. Meet the Shining Blade Scouts in Silverwood. We've done that. Seek out and destroy the White Mantle Patrol. Well, hang on. There's a portal over here. So that actually is an outpost.
Yeah, I know, but they've run another direction. We've got to follow them.
All right, gosh, they're dragging us away. All I want to do is go through the new gate and have a look at a new outpost. But yeah, these guys, I guess we have to follow them. Looks like it's a bit...
It's a follow quest, and we all know how much you like a follow quest.
Oh, God, I hate escort quests. But the other thing is, I guess if we don't follow them, we could probably fail it, couldn't we? So look, they're dragging us away. They're dragging us away from the outpost. Oh, that's so mean.
They are.
Look, it's way back there. Oh well, never mind. In fact, I'm looking on the map and it looks like this kind of is a dead end up ahead. It's almost like it's going back to where we were before on the map. Look at that, we're doing a big double back.
It does, yeah.
Eek! Look at that, it's a jungle troll. Is that I think that's a new enemy. I'm not sure that we've ever seen a jungle troll before, have we?
I don't know, but...
It's pretty ugly.
I'd have that as a plush towards me.
Yeah. You know what? She's right. She probably would. Oh, dear. Oh, do you know what? I was in EB Games the other day. I thought of you because I know that your household plays Minecraft, right?
Yes.
Right. And, of course, I don't play these days. But on the counter of EB Games, which, by the way, folks, if you're watching from the US, that's it's our version of GameStop. And, in fact, it's the same company.
GameStop, yeah.
But they had on the counter, they've actually got a figurine, and it was quite a big figurine as well. Like we're talking probably about 10 inches, I'd say, of a creeper. You can actually buy a creeper figurine.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Very cool. Yep. It was very, very awesome. And it was good quality as well. So there you go.
And right. You're having to pop into EB Games tomorrow.
Ooh. Someone in the household might be lucky. All right. Where are we still with the escorts? Where are these Shining Blade people? Or are they behind us?
They're behind us. They're such slow pokes,
aren't they? Well, this is so close to where we were before, but I see that we were down there. I'm just going to... In fact, look below. There we are, right below us. I can actually see where we were. That's amazing. That's really cool. But, of course, we can't get to it from here. So that's why we've had to go right around. All right, that makes sense. Boy, that spider liked me. Ouch. Right, so where are we going now? Straight ahead, I guess. Yep.
Yeah, well, the quest marker's not far from here, and here is some White Mantle.
Oh, look at them. Look at them on the mini-map. There's tons of them. Okay, here we go. White Mantle versus Shining Blade, folks. This could be a bit of a long fight. There's a whole heap. Oh, they're flanking us, coming in from behind and everything. Dear, oh dear. Oh, and we've got a quest item there, some ruined armour. I'm going to see if I can get away.
Of course.
Well, you know.
Run like a little girl.
No, I don't. Well, it's just so I can heal, you know. I don't want to die.
Oh, yeah, sure.
It is! Now, how many of these ruined armors do we need? Let's have a look. Oh, two more of them. Okay. 1 and 2. Okay, take 5 ruined White Mantle armors back to Gareth Quickblade. And I'm going to imagine that... Yeah, I'm guessing that's now it's in the... So now we can go to the outpost, right? Yeah.
It looks like it.
Yep, definitely. It's saying Quarrel Falls
That's right.
down there.
The path is clear now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, look at you take... Jeez, you're running fast enough there, Reggie.
Yeah, I've got my my rock candy.
Oh.
My red rock, my green rock, and my blue rock.
Good Lord. You've got them all stacked up together, haven't you, like last week?
Yep.
Look at her taking off into the distance there. That's hilarious.
Well, I've got one gives me 5% faster movement and reduces skill activation time by 20%. I've got one that gives me 15% faster movement and one that gives me another 33% faster.
That's amazing. You know, I mean,
And
most
it all
games...
stacks.
Yeah, but most games, they wouldn't actually stack. You know what I mean? One would sort of cancel out the other. But it's amazing in this game that they actually... Look how far ahead you are. That's ridiculous.
I know.
Oh my God, let's see her on the
I'm going to
map.
get to Quarrel Falls before you.
You are. Although thankfully, of course, because of the game, you know, the way the game works, she'll pull us through the portal, thus saving us running all that distance, I'm guessing. Well, I hope you will anyway. Oh, hey, hang on. I'm just going to... Before you go through the portal... Sorry, I've just spotted a collector. I don't know, judging by the other collectors that we've got, it's probably worth checking out. Let's have a look here. Holy Rod. Oh, no. Because you know what? That other collector back at the Druid's Outlook, we really need to find more spider stuff, don't we? I mean, if I look in my inventory, I think we need 5 Eben spider legs. I've still only got 3, Reggie, after all of the spiders we've ever fought. How many have you got?
Well, that's 2 more than I have.
Oh, you've only got the 1?
Yeah.
Man, they're like rare drops,
pitiful.
aren't they? Look at her boogieing on down there. All right, go on, Reggie. Take us through. This is really exciting. Oh, I can't wait for this. A brand new outpost, folks. Woohoo! This is the first time in this series that we're here at Quarrel Falls. So welcome to this new outpost. And let's have a look. It is definitely an outpost. Now, it doesn't look like it's a mission outpost, though. Or is it? I don't have a start mission button, do you?
No, it's not. Well, looking at the minimap, you should be able to tell because it'll have like the shield type instead of the circle pip.
Yeah, and in fact, hang on, if we zoom right out, you know what? We actually haven't had a mission outpost over this side. I mean, I'm looking back across the map here, Reggie, and Divinity Coast. Yeah, that looks to be the last time we actually got a mission. So we must be due for a mission outpost pretty soon, I hope. Anyway.
I think so.
Now let's have a look. This person's selling armour. I just want to see what they've got. Monk pants, what is that? Armour 39. Oh, that's an odd amount of armour. 39? Hang on, how many have I already got? 30. Alright, so that's kind of a next upgrade. But wasn't the one at Druid's Outlook, for me, I think it was armour plus 50, I think. It was a big upgrade. I think I'd rather go back there. Anyway, here we are. Gareth Quickblade. You ready to hand in, Reggie? Shall we do this?
Yep, absolutely.
Alright, here we go. Let's have a chat to them. And here we are. Well done. Not only have we destroyed one of their patrols, but this armour should salvage into enough steel to equip many of our scouts. And it looks like we're going to get some skills out of this. Yes, we are. There we go. There's a mesmer skill for me called Arcane Thievery. I want to equip that later. And it looks like we've got a priest one here. Oh, I've never seen this. Contemplation of Purity. It loses all enchantments, but for each one lost, you gain 27 health, lose 1 hex, and lose 1 condition. Oh, that's very cool. I'm going to equip that later on, though. There we go. Oh, hey, by the way, Reggie, does this count as an outpost where we can rejig our skills? Can I use my skills in this outpost?
Indeed.
Oh, Oh, good, because you know what? I've still got this signet of capture on here. And one of our lovely viewers said, hey, Sambo, you should probably get rid of that. So I'm going to do that. And they suggested that I actually put Healing Breeze back on my spell bar. So is it Breeze or Whisper? Hang on. I think it was, if I remember right, by the way, let me know in the comments if it was you and if I'm doing the right one. I'm pretty sure it was Healing Breeze. So I'm going to put my res at the end there. So there we are, Healing Breeze. For 15 seconds, the target ally gains +8 health regen. So there you go, Reggie. We've got more heals on us now. Now, what did you get as a new skill, by the way?
I got 2 skills, and I'm not going to equip either of them, but one of them's interesting. It's called Ren Enchantment.
Yeah.
Now, it's a spell, which is a necromancer spell. It removes 5 enchantments from a target foe.
Ooh, that's
and
a lot.
for each monk enchantment removed, I lose 55 health, so I don't see the benefit whatsoever.
Ouch! Ouch! Gosh, you know what? There's a lot of skills like that, aren't there, that give you... And there's some items as well, where if you equip them, it says, like, you know, -30 health or something. Look, maybe one of our resident experts can let us know. How on earth would that be beneficial to Reggie? Or what situation could you use it? Because I'm thinking maybe...
Well, it could be to remove enchantments. It could be sort of, you know, buffs that are making them stronger. So it couldn't weaken them. But if one of them's a monk, I get a bit of a slap on my health. So
yeah, that's nasty.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to be greedy and keep that one off the bar right now.
Yeah. What else did you get?
I also got ranger skill in the wilderness survival.
Right.
It's called Barbed Trap. Now it's a trap, so when Barbed Trap is triggered, all nearby foes are struck with 16 piercing damage and become crippled and begin bleeding for 15 seconds.
Oh.
So that actually sounds kind of cool.
That does, because you know what, bleeds
but I'm not
are
sure
great.
if I'm going to equip it or not.
Well, and you know what, it's funny because, you know, even if you get a good spell like that, it's always hard trying to decide which one to replace, right? Like, you know, because you've probably got a nice little setup already. So, oh, look, I know that feeling. And, of course, we've always said, folks, that's part of the game. You know, it's part of that juggling act there. You've only got these 8 slots. So part of the strategy of combat in Guild Wars is trying to figure out which skills you put in here for which situation. But don't forget, in the K screen here, the skills and attributes, you do have templates that you can load and save so you can experiment to your heart's content. Now, by the way, Reggie, before we pick up this next quest here, I've noticed that we've only got 4 of 6 in our party. How did that happen? Because we did have more than that before we arrived here. Did you take them out?
No, I didn't. We've actually lost Little Tom and Durham. It could be that this outpost...
Oh, they don't have them? Oh, no, hang on. Look over the back here.
They are in this I don't know. Yeah.
No, I'm just going over the back here, and there is Durham. Durham's there. Little Tom's there. Claude... Got a Ryan. Oh, that's weird, isn't it? I wonder why it did that. That's bizarre. Oh well, as long as we remember to put them back in. Let's have a chat to this guy here, Gareth Quickblade, see what he's got to say. We have been betrayed by one of our own. A traitor has given away the locations of the Shining Blades bases throughout the region. In response to Heblion's death, they are launching a massive strike led by the Demagogue. Scouts have reported a vanguard comprising 3 groups. They're currently pushing towards Quarrel Falls, which is right here. We must warn Councillor Vela outside of Ventari's refuge. I need you to head them off and buy us some time. There we go. I'll do it. Definitely will do it. So let's have a look here. Is that selected White Mantle Wrath? Destroy the 3 groups of the White Mantle Vanguard marching to Quarrel's Falls. Okay, so let's have a look here. And yeah, okay, so it's asking us to go out the front. Look, I don't know, I think we should dip our toes into this one, Reggie. We've got about 5 minutes left in our episode. What do you say we just head out? Oh, well, we're going to have to get ourselves some more members of our party. But what do you say we go out and have a look at least? We may not be able to finish it off, but at least we can see whether or not it's going to be tough. What do you say?
We can have a look at it. Now, it's actually interesting. If you look here, you know my golden rule about, you know,
quests?
Order of how to do quests.
Yeah. Oh, it's a primary.
It's a primary. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. But that's all we've got, right? I mean, look, I've still got my my signet of capture one here, but that doesn't count. In fact, I'm gonna collapse that one. There we go. So we've got a Brothers Fury, and we've got the White Mantle Wrath. Hang on, where's Brothers Fury? Where do we need to go for that one? Oh, that's back in... Oh, that's north of Druid's Overlook in the Sagelands. Well, I don't know. I mean, seeing as we're here, do we do the White Mantle one, or do we go back and do a Brothers Fury? What do you think?
I think we do. I reckon have a look at this one.
All right, come on, let's hop out the
It
front.
kind of,
Why not?
deviates slightly from the golden rule, but, rules are made to be broken.
Exactly. Well, it's not like we've got a different choice. I mean, you've already put people in our party. Look at that, she's so efficient. I mean, we've got nothing but primary quests, so it's not like we can do a regional quest or anything. That's weird that there's 2 primary quests. All right, so where do we have to go?
Well, a primary quest per outpost.
Yeah. All right, so it looks like it's down here, and oh yeah, look at that. It's actually going down into uncharted territory over this way. Where did you go, Reggie? Where are you? Oh, you're still back at the starting gate. Good lord. Come on. What were you doing? Were you gawking at the scenery? You're always doing that. Jeez.
I would never admit to it.
That would be right. That would be right. All right, I think I'm going the right way. I'm just sort of following my nose on the map. Yeah, looks about right. Is it down here? Yep. Do you know what? I still love this area, Reggie. And I think you were saying in last week's episode how you also love the whole, the lush, green, jungly sort of area. Never gets old, does it? It's fantastic. Ooh.
Yeah, I was actually having thinking about it during the week because it's very different than what you and I would see where we live.
Oh, isn't it? Isn't it? Because you know what? It's funny. When I first moved to Australia, you're absolutely right. The first thing you notice is how brown it is in Australia. And I'm talking about, the vegetation. It's all very dry and brown. And, of course, that's because...
And even a lot of the trees. There's a lot of greys in our foliage.
Oh! Oh, look at this! Justicar's armour. It's a purple. Oh! I'm very happy about that. Now, let's have a look and see what this is, folks. Definitely want to check this one out. Justicar's armour, a salvage item. Use salvage kits. Okay, we're going to use a salvage kit on this. Sorry, I've got to do this, Reggie. I'm very excited. You can only salvage crafting... Oh, hang on. So I use an expert salvage kit on it. If you choose to salvage... Oh, no, I've got to identify it first. Oh, God. All right, let's identify that one. There we go.
I haven't identified it yet.
No, I know. Silly me, right? What does it have? Strength...
Such a noob.
Now, look. Hey, Reggie, speaking of those crazy items... It's a salvage item, and it says here, armor 35. It's like an armor of major strength. It's got strength plus 2, so it's not really for me, I guess. But its health is minus 35. It's one of those very things we were just talking about before.
Yeah.
So, again, I mean, you know what? I'm kind of still confused. Oh, and there's a chest up there, too. Do you have any Maguma chest keys, by the way? I don't think I've ever seen one.
I don't, but I have lockpicks.
Oh, really? Ooh! Ooh, maybe you could open that. Bit of treasure, never goes astray. But yeah, look, again, folks... Well, maybe you guys could let us know in the comments below here, why on earth would any of us want to equip something that gives us minus health? Seriously, why would we want that? Go on, let us know. There's got to be some reason. Unless there's some kind of symbiotic skills that, maybe there's a skill, Reggie, that says, hey, if you've got a health debuff on you, it'll give you these cool things. Or, look, I don't know. Who knows? I've never, in the entire time that I've actually played Guild Wars, though, if I've ever seen something like that, I've just completely ignored it and never bothered to use it, because I don't want to have minus 35 health. It seems ridiculous to me.
No. Unless what it gives you kind of makes up for what it takes away.
Yeah, exactly. And
but honestly, that is a lot to take away.
Well, it doesn't seem to do that, but I don't know. Anyway, look at that. We've gone and run out of time. Look, there's a split in the path here, Reggie. Our quest is on going where you're going, that direction down there. But, just before we do that, before we sign off, can we just pop up here? Because I've kind of spotted something over this rise over here. Looks like there's like housing or something. I'm just wanting to see if there's anyone around here. Oh, look, it's a village.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh, but look, there's centaurs. Oh, so it's Maguma. Oh, so it's a baddies village. Oh, still, it looks awesome. That's the main thing.
Yeah,
right?
Probably don't want to be trying to borrow a cup of sugar from them.
No, definitely not. Absolutely not. Well, folks, you know what? Look at that. We've gone and run out of time. So this seems like a good place to sign off, if you ask me. A bit of a view. How's that? Now, let's have a look, Reggie. Yeah, further on down the road, it looks like we've got the next part of our quest here. In fact, let's have a look at this. Destroy the 3 groups of the White Mantle Vanguard. So, by my counting, Reggie, we've done 1 already. Does that make sense?
It doesn't say that, 1 of 3 is gone.
No, it doesn't, does it?
But it could be.
But I mean, we've already done. I mean, we fought that group just back there on the road.
Just fought a group.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's one. Well, look, folks, what we'll do is we'll carry this on in the next episode, as always, and we'll see where it leads us. But as you can tell there on the map, it looks very much to me like it's all in uncharted land, and that's good. And we know how much Reggie loves that, because of course that also means that it's adding to her Explorer title track. Yes. By the way, how far along on that one are you, Reggie?
That is an awesome question.
Yeah, I'm going to go and have a look at mine.
I'll just bring up the hero screen here.
Yep. Tyria Exploration.
30.6%. Now, to get the first title, you actually only need to get to 60%, so we're halfway there.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm 30.1% explored as well. There we go. I've got a wisdom track title.
I doubt we'll make it in the next 5 weeks, but, we're halfway there.
That's true. That is absolutely true. By the way, my Tyrian Protector title, you'd be the same, I suppose. You got 9 out of 25 missions. Does that sound right? Wow, gosh, so there you go, 25 missions. 9 out of 25. Gosh, we haven't even done half of them. In fact, we've only done that's about a third of them. Good Lord, there's so much content in this game. Anyway, folks, look, we need to get out of here. We've gone over time, as always. Again, as you can see on the map, we'll carry on this particular quest. It's our primary quest, one of our primary quests, White Mantle Wrath, here in the next episode. So certainly hope you'll join us then. And reminding you guys, we've probably only got about, I don't know, I haven't done the math, but probably about 5 episodes left. So stick with us, folks, because no doubt, Reggie, we'll probably organise something of a farewell as we get closer to the end of this series. What do you reckon?
Well, I hope so.
Oh, I hope so, she says. You know what, I think she'd be very upset if we didn't. So keep an eye out for that, folks. But in the meantime, certainly hope you guys are having a great day wherever in the world you are. We do look forward to seeing you next time. We will see you then, and bye-bye.
Bye.